What's up guys, Ryan here. Today I wanted to make a video breaking down some of the math behind knowing if you're running profitable sponsored listing campaigns on Etsy. And I was inspired to do this because literally like 10 minutes ago I saw somebody on the Gear Bubble Facebook group asking, they basically posted a picture of their PPC stats and they asked if they're doing good or not. So I have that picture right here. You can see they generated 37,836 impressions, generated 627 clicks, which is what you're actually charged for, at an average cost of 16 cents per click. The total cost of generating those 627 clicks was $105.40. This resulted in 23 orders that brought in $360.18 of revenue. They said, hey, am I doing a good job? Am I running profitably? Like, what should I do? And the first comment said, yes, because for every $1 you spend, you're basically bringing in $3.60, right? Because I mean, if you at a glance, you just think like, well, what's my ACOS? What's my advertising cost of sale is what, Amazon calls it ACOS, which stands for advertising cost of sale. It's in general, I mean, I think even though other websites won't call it that, it's pretty much what it is, right? And at a glance, it's easy to think that you are in the green because you're spending $1 and making $3. But is that really the case? Let's look a little bit deeper. All right, so on 23 orders, $360.18 of revenue was generated. So if you do the math, that comes out to $15.66 on average revenue per order. Great. Your average cost of sale, because you spent $105.40 on advertising to generate those 23 orders, was $4.58. So we'll have to eventually subtract that from the $15.66. Now don't overlook Etsy fees. They advertise that their fees are, I think, 5%, but they also have like hidden renewal fees and a bunch of weird stuff. I'm going to do a separate video at some point actually outlining how Etsy fees work because it's not understood by many. But for me, it comes out to on average 12% when I look at my personal statistics. So on, 2,100 orders right now, 2,100 orders to my Etsy store, it's 12% on average, believe it or not. So that comes to $43.22 needing to be deducted from that $360 as Etsy fees, or $1.88 per order. So we're going to have to subtract that as well in addition to the $4.58. Now, an unknown variable, cost of fulfillment for the product and for shipping. We don't know those. I didn't go and ask the person what products they were selling, and I'm sure if there's 23 sales, if they're diversifying, there might be different types of products with different base costs. We don't know those. But given that this was in the Gear Bubble Facebook group, let's just go ahead and assume that they were selling 11-ounce white mugs. And we're doing this for their sake, because if they weren't selling 11-ounce white mugs, they're operating at a loss most likely, but I'll show you the math. Gear Bubble 11-ounce white mugs have a $4.95 base cost. So we will then need to subtract that at a minimum. And we don't know if the person was passing on the shipping charges to their customer or not. If they weren't, they're in serious trouble because they're definitely losing money. Misspelled domestic there. But Gear Bubble basically $4.95 base cost for a 11-ounce white mug, $4.95 flat rate cost for domestic shipping. Unlike Printful, by the way, guys, Printful is my recommended print-on-demand platform for a number of reasons. I talk about it all the time on my channel. But if you're new, please check out some of my Printful content outlining why it's better than Gear Bubble for your print-on-demand needs. One of them being that I know Gear Bubble is making money off of its sellers doing what I do for Printful, which is I'll charge flat rate shipping to my Etsy customers, and then I fulfill it with Printful's dynamic shipping. And I make like $1.50 to $2 to $2.50 additional money in doing that. And Gear Bubble's doing that off their sellers. Plus, they charge their sellers monthly fees. So, guys, if you're here because I put the word Gear Bubble in the title, check out Printful. It's just better. I mean, I'm sorry. Gear Bubble's what got me into print on demand, but I had to keep it real. Anyways, sorry, getting sidetracked. Scroll down to the math. Boom, on average, $15.66 revenue generated per order. $4.58 average PPC cost per order needs to be deducted. Then $1.88 from the 12% Etsy fee. And then you have your fulfillment cost, which is $4.95 if the person's selling 11-ounce white mugs, again, if they're not, they're in trouble because the base costs go up. I think the 15-ounce white mug in Gear Bubble is $7.95. No, it's $6.95. And then the black 11-ounce mug is $7.95 base, and the 15-ounce black is $9.95 base. So if this person's selling those, they are losing money. I guess if they're selling the 11-ounce black or the 15-ounce white, they're okay. But all right, but anyways, if it's 11-ounce white, then they're left with $4.25 profit per order, which is really good. I mean, honestly, if you're making above $3 per sale with print on demand, which I know is not going to get many of you guys who are watching this video who aren't really doing print on demand, it's not going to get you excited. But guys, it's a numbers game in that you should be aiming to make more sales with slimmer margins, I believe. And I think a lot of the, you know, look at the Facebook groups, look at the really successful people. When they post their numbers, do the math and see how much margin they're making per. It's typically like $2 to $3 from what I see anyways. Not that you can't do better, especially on Etsy. I think you can do better. Like on Etsy, you can protect some pretty high margins, but other marketplaces, not as much. But that's the math. So $4.25 profit. Now, I went into my account and checked how advertising on Etsy works with numbers. They do not show, like if I collect $5.50 flat rate shipping on every order that comes through on Etsy, and it comes through sponsored listings, Etsy will not show it. So this person's revenue, we know, is actual like sale cost. It's not, we have no way of knowing if they collected shipping or not. Like if they did, we know it wouldn't be included. And I didn't ask them again, so I don't know. So we have no way of knowing if they're paying shipping out of this $4.25 profit. Like if you run free shipping on Etsy, that's going to have to come out of this number. And like I said, Gear Bubble charges $4.95 flat rate to their sellers. So you'd instantly be in the whole 70 cents if you are doing free shipping. And Etsy does not show if your PPC sales also use a coupon. Or not I don't know if it's coupon is the right word, but like Etsy, I'm always running sales on Etsy because sales help you stand out in search results. And I'll do a separate video on this, but any way you can stand out in search results is going to get more sales for you. So everybody should be running a sale at all times. Like mark your products up 10% and then run a 10% off sale. It's that simple. Trust me, it works. So if they were running a 10% off sale, then we won't know. It doesn't show it in the sponsored products numbers. I confirmed that in my own account as well. So let's say they're running 10% off. Well, $15.66 means $1.56 gets deducted from this, and now all of a sudden you're at like $2.70 or 60 cents, give or take, profit per order. And assuming that you're passing the shipping cost onto the customer, that's not bad. That's actually about right when it comes to print on demand profit margins. And let's just assume that this person is selling at a profit because that should be our goal. But really the point of me making this video was just to inform you a little bit what to look out for. Always pay attention to your bottom line, to your numbers, stay informed. You know, we spend a lot of time researching and, you know, watching these videos and then actually like designing and launching products. The thought of doing all that work to sell it, to operate at a loss is crazy, right? So protect yourself. Just know that this is out there. You know, monitor your bottom line. When it comes to like Amazon FBA, I use some software called Fetcher, and it basically does my profit and loss statement because it's so hard to calculate that on Amazon with all the variable fees, inventory fees, advertising costs, product costs, inbound shipping costs. It's a crazy complex equation for FBA. Print on demand is a little bit simpler, so I don't pay for software. I just go into Excel, crunch some numbers every month, got some formulas. It's not a big deal. But yeah, guys, I'm rambling. Just pay attention to these things. Thank you for checking out this video. If you liked it, hit that like button. Please consider subscribing. If you have questions or feedback, hit me up in the comments, and I'll see you at the next video.